All right, survivors, I'm going back in. Geez, it's going to sound kind of weird to say it, but episode 101. It is, we're in the triple digits. Geez, this journey to 100 days is, it's taking a little while, isn't it? But all for that silly achievement. I mean, I'm not doing it for the achievement. The achievement was just kind of something to do. We're mainly just doing it here because people want to watch nightmare content, and that's exactly what we're going to do. So in this episode, honestly, I'll be honest, we got to recharge, we got to recover, we got to rejuvenate. I spent a lot of resources on basically just doing really dumb things, and we're in the situation where we're just really low on specific supplies. We're also going to start thinking about moving regions. I'm probably going to call that in. So we're basically going to do some last-minute stuff before we move on to Drucker County. Let me know what base you want me to move into, because I don't think I'm going to move in this specific episode. But I'm probably going to... What I would like to do is I want to move into the movie theater, Knight's Family Drive-In. I should probably get these pyro launchers off everybody too, but right now let's just focus on resupplying up. Okay, so we need to do a few things. First, we're going to call in an ammo trader.
We got some shit to trade if anyone's interested.
I need a weapon to use. I'm going to use probably the Echo S2. This is a really good weapon. I like this weapon quite a bit. No one available. Why is that? Do we have too many communities or something? What is up with my controller? Like, it's going all weird, and that's... I think my controller is starting to break down. I think the analog is starting to go, which is unfortunate because this is a really nice controller. I have had it for several years, though, so it has served me well. So apparently we can't do that. We can't go out and... I'm not sure if that's because we have too many people on screen or something. I'm not entirely sure how all of that works. But let's go ahead and just get out here. One thing we will do is gather the... Oh wow, look at all these resources here. I don't remember these being here. We need to start using the CNC mill as well, so let's uninstall that. Get the CNC mill installed. So one of the issues is that this base has more storage than usual, and that means when we move bases, that storage is not going to be, it's not going to be useful. It's actually going to work against us. Because the other bases don't have a similar stuff. Let's go ahead and refuel while we're here. The other bases won't have the similar kind of fuel capacity, or storage capacity in general, not just fuel. And what the result is going to be is... Oh, it's those guys over there. I don't even feel like helping them, to be honest.
We need some more storage real quick.
I need to heal real quick. Let's also unequip this and put this back in. So we need to get all of our supplies down to about 25 each. Some of them are going to be really easy. Some of them, I'll have to think about what I want to do with them. Let's put on the survey car fuel. Alright, so we got our map. Let's go ahead and start looting some of the rare items. We got our first one is over here. I'm at to see, like, I think what's happening is my analog is sticking a little bit. Like it's, I don't know if that's, if it needs to be cleaned or if it could be just a mechanical error on it where I think it's a potentiometer, I believe that's what registers movement on the analog controllers. Maybe it's just getting damaged and it's just malfunctioning. It's gonna really suck if I need to replace it. I mean, I have backup controllers, but they're not the really good elite controller, which I've come to rely on, which is, maybe that's a bad thing, because the elite controller is really good. But it's really expensive as well. It's like over $150, and I'm not really keen on spending that kind of money on a controller again. I was kind of hoping it would last me the entire generation. And I mean, it's still working. It's still a functional controller. It's just there's a little bit of that stick, and I've been noticing it in some of the other games I play a bit more. That the stick has been fighting me. So one of the things I want to do is let's get this. Let's start using this to start getting our building materials down.
When you're out scavenging, you don't have to carry around everything on your back. That's what your car's for. That and mowing down sets.
Clearly, Lieutenant Meredith is playing on Standard Zone.
The sheriff was so helpful. We just had to send over a thank you gift. See you around.
That sheriff, man, he must have been one swell kind of guy for everyone just to keep giving us free stuff. That's what I was talking about, though, in the beginning, where people were debating, like, oh, like, the traitor would be better than the sheriff. I don't know about that. Actually, I do know about that. The traitor is definitely not as good as the sheriff for a long-term community, because the traitor would have given us 4,000 influence, and that's it. That'd be the end of it. Nothing else. This, we're getting, like, stuff every single day, and it definitely more than adds up over time. Especially because we often get rucksacks, like we get like 5 medicine, 5 food periodically. Sometimes you get like a whole thing of ammo, like you get like a whole ammo push of a press of ammo, like 60 rounds from the rifle or something. That's worth 4 ammo right there. So you definitely get some good stuff from it. I mean, sometimes you get garbage, but you know, that's the nature of the beast. It's random. So the thing we're looking for is ammo along the way, so any ammo locations I'll probably stop by and loot. This place has been pre-looted, so we won't be looting there. Almost there. Looks like our research is done. We can change maps whenever, but like I said, we don't want to change maps right now because our supplies are too high. And any of the bases we move into are not going to have the same kind of storage capacity, so we want to get all those supplies down to about 25, which is the standard storage limit. Okay, we are almost at the lake. I do remember where this one is.
That will work.
The muscle memory is getting me a little bit, but between playing State of Decay 1 and 2. Yeah, we're entering into the State of Decay 1 Lifeline series now. Lifeline was expansion. I think it was the only paid DLC for State of Decay 1. It's basically that game's equivalent to Heartland.
Excellent.
I mean, I guess we'll take those. Those are kind of rare. I'll loot these real quick just to see what's in them.
Nothing.
I'll take those. And I'll take these. No, I don't want that. What does this tattered note say? Call Mom. We'll leave that behind. Now, the chart that I'm using says that there's 2 here, but we've never found 2. I think the chart has lost its mind. But that's number 1. We've looted all these before, so hopefully my memory will allow me to find them at least fairly efficiently. We've used up some of our daylight, so that's obviously going to be a problem, but number 2 is over around here-ish. Yeah, look at that. I mean, you probably couldn't tell, but yeah, the analog kind of drifted off of it. So I've got some analog drift. There's actually a program in the Xbox where you can test the sensitivity of your analogs to see if they're behaving abnormally. I'm not sure, though. I mean, all mechanical devices eventually fail. You know, they're not organic, so they're not capable of self-regeneration. So they're bound to eventually have failure. I guess the question is, like, if it's not an issue of cleaning it up, is it something where I gotta just live with it? Do I gotta replace the controller, or can I get that part just replaced? That's one of the things I'm currently wondering about. Because like I said, this is a great controller. Love the Xbox Elite controller, but pretty expensive and trying to save money right now. So one of the things I gotta remember now that I'm playing State of Decay 2 is that I can drive through fences. If you're not watching the Yosei series, you can't drive through fences. The fences will stiff arm the crap out of you. They are made out of woodtanium alloy. I kind of like this little backwoods path. I don't know what it is, but I just like it. It's got this dirt road. It's very scenic feeling. Now, I'm pretty sure it's somewhere around here. I believe it's actually a camp location. There's survivors here. That's interesting. Wouldn't have found them otherwise. Maybe they are part of the reason why.
It's fine if you want to walk around the place.
So this place is pre-looted?
Hello.
Okay, let's do this.
All right.
How are we doing on influence? We're okay on influence, but we're not
So,
great.
ready to start dealing?
All right.
I definitely want those. We'll take all the fuel we can get every time. Put the fuel in here. You guys were worthwhile. I won't kill you guys just because you were useful.
Let me make you an offer.
Of course.
Take this and that. I believe we did leave an outpost up here, so... no, we didn't build an outpost up here. Well, it doesn't really matter. Number 3 is... Looks like it's in this building. Yeah, look at that crazy drift, like going way off target. I know I keep bringing it up, but it's really annoying. It's annoying the crap out of me, actually. Now entering Faraday. Do I go? Yep, this is my turn. So I think we've had 2 that were pre-looted so far. Obviously not fun. If I remember right, this is in the back of the farm.
This place is full of crap.
Of course, the zombie screams. Yeah, look at that. I'm walking forward. I'm drifting forward. Like, when I was just walking forward just then, that was actually not what I was trying to do. I wasn't actually... I had my thumb off the analog. Got something to sell. Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have something to sell, but it's not exactly what I'm looking for. Infestation is becoming a problem, but not a problem that we're gonna have to deal with after long. So this one is about right here. Not surprised this character is fatiguing since I did use him for the episode 100. Annoying though. I don't think we have any espresso actually. So where is the nearest... Okay, there's an outpost along the way. That's perfect then. Gotta love some well-positioned outposts to make the job easier. There's more and more. Didn't like it in Standard Zone, but it's actually pretty good in Nightmare Zone. Even though it's an inconvenience to have to drive around, you're willing to put up with more inconvenience in Nightmare Zone. Whereas in Standard Zone, I would much rather just live in a more centrally located base, such as the corner office. In fact, in Standard Zone, corner office, I believe, was my second favorite base here. After the container fort. Just a super, super convenient base. Okay, here's our stop. Let's put all this stuff in first.
Damn it. Locked.
What am I doing? Let me just be silent. Oh, let's reload. Put all this crap away. Let's see, do we have something for fatigue? Do we have espresso? Like the answer is no. We have regular coffee, that's not gonna cut it. Okay, time to rearm. Let's start getting our guys back to BFGs so that they don't incinerate everything, including me. Let's bring somebody out with gunslinging. Ladislaw will do. Now that we're not playing as Mackie the Nightman, we're gonna have the issue of our vehicle will begin attracting more attention than we want. There it is. Okay, we wanted to empty out some of this stuff. I'll leave a second one in there just because we're also going to burn through our fuel a little faster since the driving skill also reduces our fuel consumption. Go ahead and take a bandage. And return to our task. So the hint on number 4 is inside a rundown shack. Oh yeah, I think I remember where this one is, actually. I think we have to go towards the bridge, if I remember right. Or... No, I have the wrong location. It's... Or do I have the wrong location? No, I have the right location. So, according to this, it's near the bridge fort, and then we just take a left past it. Yeah, okay, this is looking more familiar. Oh, I hate the train tracks.
Yep, when a plan is right, it's right.
Ugh. Okay, so this should be our first stop. Got a feral, which is not what I wanted to see. Or I should say, not what I wanted to hear. Alrighty, here's our rare crate. Next one is just further up near a pond. Oh, yes, another one. Oh my god, this was... Every time I question, I kind of question myself, like, should I just move to the next area? Should I just, like, skip them this time? I always, that thought always creeps in my mind, like, is it a waste of time to search for this stuff? But this is, proving the answer is no. Alright, so this is the one that was always kind of a pain to find. And I never completely remember where it is. But since we have some daylight remaining, I believe we'll be able to find it. If I remember right, it's kind of slightly off to the side. And it was near, like, I think it was near a campsite or something, like a... Like people were, like, cooking or something, like there was, like, a grill, a barbecue pit. Oh, wait, here it is. Yeah, that's right. See, it's a little bit off to the side. Okay, that's the key to this one. So trying to remember where everything is, the key to this one is that it's a little bit off to the side. There's Looks like we're having a bit of a fight on our hands here. Maybe not. The guy behind me. Hit him! What are you doing? Just standing there. That's annoying. Okay, we're just gonna fast loot.
Nice.
Grab it and go. Now I need to kind of calmly drive away so that we don't damage the vehicle too much. Once a screamer screams, you kind of want to just get out of the area. There's always a good piece of advice for Nightmare Zone. Okay, number 6 is... Oh my god, that drift is making it really hard to target. The hint is... sitting on a rock next to the river. I'm about to see what's up, what I can do with this controller. That's gonna be like... That's going to like impede my ability to play. There's no doubt about it. Okay, it looks like we just follow the river up this way. Yeah, okay, this one's looking familiar. Oh, there it is. We passed it. We could probably refuel while we're here as well. Making decent time. We got 6 of them. Kodiak XL. Pretty neat weapon. It's, I used that one a lot when I was playing in Standard Zone. Has a really awful reloading time, though. Reloading time is quite bad, but obviously can be corrected by having a gunslinger. It's a semi-automatic shotgun. It's not pump action. It's actually magazine fed as well, so you're able to reload it. Where's number 7 is... over here. Yeah, I remember this one as well. This one's kind of over that hill in the middle of the woods in the middle of nowhere. Actually, it's at that military camp that's in the middle of the woods in the middle of nowhere, to be more specific. Okay, every time I go this way, it's always a mistake, so let's just go around and drive like normal people.
Yeah, that'll keep you quiet.
Oh, I didn't even notice I ran a screamer over. I was like, what? What, did I hit something? I see that bloater. Maybe I should buy the Elite controller too. That's one thing that's been... I can't stop thinking about it right now because like I'm supposed to be saving money. Like the income I make from YouTube has definitely been helping, but it's still not enough to actually be self-sufficient. Got a little ways to go before that happens. And with State of Decay content in decline, we're moving backwards instead of forwards, but I know that that's just an issue of people are just moving on from the game. Like the game is... you know, nothing lasts forever. Really, it's really that basic. Not something you guys need to worry about, though. You guys... just tell me what you want to see, and if you want to see more State of Decay, we'll do more State of Decay. I won't stop doing State of Decay until, like, the views, like, really drop, like, noticeably, where it just doesn't feel, like, worth it to make the videos anymore. Someone behind me. I don't like how this mace doesn't knock enemies down in one hit. Okay, where is the... oh, there it is. It's pre-looted already. This is a ammo area, though, and I did say I wanted some ammo rucksacks, so let me loot this while we're here.
I was hoping for more.
That... yeah, my thoughts exactly, Ladislaw. I absolutely was hoping for more. Wow. Place has not been very lucrative. Oh. This is where it was all hiding. Motorized targets? I don't know if I have one of those. Let me grab it. Need most of this stuff, though. Reload on our ammo. A regular AK. We don't need that. Might take a grenade, though. Let's loot this last one. Maybe we'll get lucky and get another case of ammo. Nope. Worth a try. Put this away and that away, because that's super heavy. The next one is... Number 8 is... right over here? Yeah, about a little bit... Oh, come on. Come on. I think it's at this loop. Oh, give me... Stupid controller. See, that's why it's annoying me. If you're wondering, like, oh, why is he complaining about it? Well, that's why. It's because I can't target things. Okay, how do I get down here without completely flipping my vehicle over? Either way, though, we got another Eternal Guards Infinite Raise. That's really good. We got 2 of those. I've been thinking about putting some of our guys on guard duty with that, just to have like a rapid-fire weapon, basically like the closest we think we can get to an LMG. Yeah, looks like we just have to go this way. We gotta cross the river. And here's the river. Sounds like we also should probably repair the vehicle pretty soon. And it looks like our hint is a campsite by the cliff. So let's continue going this way. Maybe we should actually go a little more over here. That might be it right there. Yeah, there's a campsite right there. So let's clear out these guys.
I need a break. Almost out.
Okay. Let's repair the car first. Oh, that's refuel. What am I doing? We have to refuel so frequently that I'm just on autopilot. Okay, so if it's here, it's probably pre-looted, but we will visually confirm it. Yep, there it is right there, pre-looted. Oh, man. All right, the next one is down here. So let's first visit this. We could drop some of these really heavy things off and clear up our inventory. I think we got one of the only hard ones that night is going to affect us on. I think the other ones are a lot more obvious. There's only one other one that's kind of out in the wilds, but like I remember that one was so out in the wilds that I actually have memory of it. Because it was so annoying to find. Just a straight shot, so drive on the road, I guess. Here's a question for you guys. What do you think about the nighttime in State of Decay 2? Do you think that the nighttime, is it good that it's like impenetrably dark, or do you think it's stupid that it's impenetrably dark? Does it just make the game less convenient? Is that bad? Is it bad that it's less convenient? You know, it's hard for me to say. Like, right now, I feel pretty inconvenienced by it, because, like, I've got this thing I'm trying to do. Like, I want to get all of the rare things, and I'm trying to do it, you know, for the entertainment of the stream or the recording, and that's why it annoys me. But on the other hand, the darkness could be immersive, and obviously, the idea of a night terror enemy added to the game wouldn't be nearly as effective if it wasn't really dark. So, I don't know, it's kind of tough. Survival games are all about being inconvenienced. It's just a question of, like, which inconveniences do you like? Some people hate time limits. Time limits normally don't bother me too much. Yeah, like I said, I'm on the fence with the darkness. Put all of our prizes away, including, oh yeah, Eternal. Let's take that brake off of it. Doesn't need that brake. And let's go ahead and pull out a new repair thing and another fuel thing. Alrighty, the next one is number 9, and it's very close by, apparently. It's right around... Oh my god, come on. Work with me. So, the hint number 9 is inside a cargo container by the gas station. That must be the gas station they're talking about. And this must be the cargo container. And there's one that's open. Here we go. Wait, is this the right thing? Am I looting it? Yes, this is a rare weapons case. Looks like someone was playing poker based on the chips.
Yep, that's a keeper.
Rebar blade, I mean, we can scrap it, I guess. Next one is just below, down over here. On top of the rocks overlooking... Wait, no, number 10. On top of the cargo containers inside of an open container. And it's, like, right here-ish. Get back on the road. Good memories of this base when we were farming those bounties using the... Is this it? Where is it? On top of the cargo containers inside an open container? Are those friendly? Okay, they are neutral. Maybe it's... Looks like it's... Oh, okay, it's further inside this facility. If I can get there... Thank you, controller. How do I get in there? Okay, yeah, we're just gonna follow the road. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is the area. And I'm betting it's this right here.
They're just gonna get worse.
There we go. Just a matter of perspective on the map. Oh, painkillers, sure, why not? I'll always take a few extra strong painkillers. Those have become the gold standard for healing. The next one is behind here. Right about there. I think I can... do I want to go on foot? I'll go on foot. Hopefully that wasn't a terrible idea. I guess we'll find out in a moment. Oh man, 2 1-hit KOs in a row, jeez. Ah, there it is. Hopefully we can go back without the terrain messing us up. King Vulture 44. Already got one of those, we'll take it again. Not a weapon I'll ever use, but we can scrap it. Revolvers are just not super great. Although, actually, I don't think that one is a revolver. What is this? It's just a, it's just one of these Magnum pistols. The problem with those Magnum rounds is they're just really not that great. Like they don't really do, like, crazy damage or anything. So number 12 is right around here, near this, what appears to be a fire department. The hint is on the rocks before the swamp area. So it's actually closer to here. We'll narrow it down more when we get closer. We almost have them all. There's a total of 14. And this is number 12. I see those survivors are still duking it out. They'll be fine. Soon, their cries for help, wanting me to do dumb missions for them, will be a thing of the past when we change maps. And then we'll just have new people who want my help doing their stupid missions. Okay. Gotta stick to the road at night. Not very safe. Get squished.
Someone needs a hand.
Someone needs a hand, and someone is not gonna get it. I am way too important for that. Oh, missed him. Wanted to give him the squisheroni treatment. Look how dark it is. I'm just thinking about how I'm just so inconvenienced by how dark it is. Let's refuel first. This area is pretty quiet. Although Ladislav doesn't have driving, he does have scouting, and scouting allows us to tell how many enemies are in the area. So it is another layer of being able to estimate where it's safe to get out of the vehicle, etc. I just want to snipe this guy because
The other day I was thinking about
I feel
one
like
of
it.
the first friends I lost, post-apocalypse. We called him Pastor Will. I can't even remember his last name anymore, but I'll never forget what he meant to us.
I feel like the network is really trying to help everyone. I appreciate that.
I don't know how relevant that was to what she just said, remembering Pastor William, which if you were watching the... Oh, let's run this guy over real quick.
Yeah, that'll keep you quiet.
Okay, so it's in this general area, I know that. Could be a little harder since it's dark, but if I remember right, it's kind of off the side. Oh man, I got him. Okay, so the hint is on the rocks before the swamp. So yeah, if I remember right, it might be up here. If I can climb up here, I might have to go around. Oh, okay, I made it. Yep, here it is. Man, that memory, the memory is saving me time. Thank you, Fox Memory. Remembering the things that count. I guess I'll take it. Transmission mace. I don't really like that weapon. its stats aren't very good for how heavy it is. I don't think its stats are very good, even if it wasn't heavy, to be honest. Okay, so number 13, this is another one of those weird ones. This is one of the ones that was actually in that kind of like valley area. Way in the back near a stump or by a tree or something. I'm pretty satisfied with myself right now. Being able to find these even and in the dark. It's definitely good, because originally I would specifically wait until daytime to do these. I think I would still wait until day for Drucker County, but today it's really late. It's like probably going on 2 a.m., but I gotta catch up with the episodes. Ever since I messed up my recording settings, we've really been just falling behind, and I need to record 4 episodes today in order to actually start making gains and catching back up. Same with tomorrow. Tomorrow I gotta record 4 episodes in order to have Sunday off, and then I can actually mow the lawn again and just kind of get a pattern going. That's one of the hardest things I've found with YouTube, is trying to find out how to balance YouTube with regular life and other tasks that need to be done. I believe this is the valley area, which means the weapon box should be somewhere right around here. Go stealth. Here it is. The memory kicking in. Obviously, my dream as a YouTuber is to become self-sufficient. That is the goal of most YouTubers, but you have to earn it. It's not just given. You gotta consistently make decent content. And you gotta be able to do it for a really long time. Like, a lot of people ask, like, what's it like, you know, getting started and whatnot, and I mean, I'm still a really tiny YouTuber. Like I said, we don't make a sustainable amount of money. We still need supplemental income. I mean, like I said, one day we could transition off of that if I can continue to grow the channel. But there's a huge portion of your beginning YouTube where you're just going to be working essentially for free, because you have to kind of get that initial group of people who want to watch, and that can take a while. Like when I first started, I think I had like 10 subscribers, and oh my god, yeah, like you would go like days without getting even 1 subscriber. You could make a video that would get like 1 view in the very, very beginning. It's really, really discouraging. Super, super discouraging. But like, that's kind of that's what separates the YouTubers. Like that's what separates the people who can push through that beginning part. Oh my god, let me tell you, the self-doubt eats at you so much. You're just like, oh my god, am I making the right choice? Am I wasting my time? Like, am I really going to be able to do this? The self-doubt just eats away. Even now, the self-doubt eats away at me. It's kind of like, what am I going to do now that State Decay is in decline? What am I going to do? What's the next game that we need to go to? Like, am I going to lose like 70% of my viewer base because they specifically want to Stay Decay, which a lot of people say that, oh no, don't worry, everyone knows. They won't. Like, probably about 70% of the viewers will, that's my estimate. Like, if we're being realistic. And that's not me blaming anyone. I would probably do the exact same thing. Like, people should watch only what they want to watch. There's no doubt about that. But, like, for some people, oh, it hits them really bad. Like, there's this guy named Celtic the Casual, and he switched from Smite content to... Okay, so it's right about here? No, it's a little further. Actually, I think it's this campsite right here. Come on, work with me. So Celtic the Casual, he was a somewhat popular Smite content creator. Definitely not the most popular, but he had a chunk of the Smite audience. But now he's switched to, I believe, World of Warcraft Classic, and now he's gone from making videos that get like 20, 30, 40, 50,000 views depending on the video to videos that get under 100 views. Now, you know, there's something to be said that you need to make sure that the game you transition into is something that your audience also wants to watch, which is why, you know, it's an interesting question. I'll constantly ask, what do you guys want to see? And I'll constantly get these answers like, oh, like, I'll watch whatever you make, or, you know, it doesn't matter, you know, just make what you love. Yeah, I wish it were like that, but it's not true. Like, if you don't take into consideration what your audience wants to watch, then you're just going to... You're going to be rolling the dice, basically. You're just leaving it up completely to chance whether or not people are actually going to be interested in your content. Look at that. That guy was on the car for just 10 seconds or so, and he immediately took our car from damaged to steaming to black smoke. To smoking, basically, and just in moments. It's like, the damage that enemies do in Nightmares Out of Vehicles is crazy. But it's a nice sentiment, you know, it's like... But from my perspective, it's... I kind of like lean my head left and right, and I'm like, thinking it's kind of a naive thing to say. It's a supportive thing to say, but from my perspective, also a naive thing to say. But that's why, like I said, the game I'm interested in moving into next, like I said, I'm probably gonna poke around. We might do like a 1-week trial to see, like, is this something that people are interested in? And if they are, yeah, then we'll do some more. And if they're not, then we'll keep looking for other things. But we're gonna try Deep Rock Galactic, because that's another, you know, kind of horde-based game with lots of enemies. You know, instead of zombies, it's bugs. Lots and lots of bugs, but still a similar kind of game. Very fun. I could easily see myself playing with other people, like, you know, we could get the community on. It's a very laid-back game. Also an indie game. That's also pretty cool. But Dying Light, that's probably going to be the next major game.
Hey, we could use some backup here!
Put this in, put that in.
Knock, knock, I'm home.
Nice job.
Alright, so let's go ahead and make some stuff. Let's make some fuel. Okay, that gets our fuel down to normal. That gets our parts down to normal. Let's make some... Make one of these, 2 of these. Let's make some
I actually like it here.
of this, some of this. Make 2 of these, actually. Okay, that gets that to normal. And there's nothing we can do about food right now, that we can't really spend our food at the moment. So let's take the food rucksacks out. And we'll just take those with us. If you forgot why I'm doing this, it's because this base has an expanded storage. I believe it gives us up to 45. And that's a problem because when we move into the next base, it's not going to have 45 storage. And that means all of our stuff is constantly going to be like, oh my god, like I tripped over the thing and broke the thing. So we need to get all of our stuff under 25. And that will allow us to just transition to the next base, which we'll do next episode. One more. So overall, we got some pretty decent stuff. Actually, we got one decent thing, but that one decent thing, if we got nothing else, we got another Eternal Guard's Infinite Rage, so that alone is worth it. That's like one of the best weapons in the game. And having 2, even better. Oops. Keep forgetting to putting it in the wrong vehicle.
You know?
So what I'll probably do is I'll probably wait until daytime and then we'll move into the next base. We're gonna do Knight's Family Drive-In. That's what I think we're gonna do. I'm pretty sure that's just what we're gonna be doing. But yeah, that's that. So cleared out everything. We're ready to move. We addressed what we could for our resource problems, but when we get to the next base, we can find more ammo and whatnot. So everything's looking good. We're ready to move. We got an okay amount of influence, but once we reset, there'll be plenty of plague guards to kill, etc. Like I said, let me know what you want me to do in the game. You know, I know there are times when I seem less enthused in State of Decay, and if you still think there's things to do, then give me suggestions. You know, I'll still determine whether I think it's something that would make a difference or not. Because, you know, some people make decisions, I'm like, you know, it's kind of a minor change. I don't really think it would alter the content at all, but I would still rather read suggestions that I don't think would make a difference. I would still rather read that and consider whether that than just completely shoot in the dark. So if there's something you want to see me do, let me know. If you, I've also considered just giving up the 100-day thing and just starting a fresh playthrough, because some people want me to just, you know, do a brand new Nightmare playthrough where I don't have any support. That's something I've also considered doing. Just let me know what you think, because I don't care about the achievement. The 100-day achievement, that's not something that really I'm concerned with. Like, I'm not a huge achievement hunter. I just use achievements as kind of like a goal to like guide me towards something for the content. But yeah, let me know what you want. Let me know like what game would you like to see me do in the future after State of Decay 1 is done, possibly after Lifeline. We will be introducing a new game. That does not mean State of Decay 2 goes away. It's just going to be alongside it. And eventually, yeah, I mean, State of Decay 2 can't last forever. Whenever they release new content, I'll certainly come back to it. Whenever State of Decay 3 comes out, I'll certainly do it. But State of Decay can't last forever. Like, the channel, I promise you, 100%, the channel will eventually wither away if we just stick only with State of Decay 2. Like, that time does have to come. Like, it's just a truth, and I want to take as many of you guys as I can with me, but you got to tell me what you want to see me play next. Like I said, I want to do Dying Light 2 when it comes out next year, but in preparation for Dying Light 2, I will do a campaign playthrough of Dying Light 1. That way, you guys, if you want to play Dying Light 2 as well, you can see it in action when I play it. I played the previous game, Dead Island, but I hear I hear Dying Light is quite a bit different and quite a bit harder, while still being essentially the same game at the fundamentals. Anyways, that's the end of this episode. Like this video if it was entertaining. Subscribe for future State of Decay 2 content. Of course, remember that you don't have to be good to get good.